Hey, welcome back to the next lesson of our tutorial series on how to use the cross-platform native plugins 2 inside Unity. For this lesson, I'll show you how to use the Rate My App service. Now remember, this tutorial series is officially sponsored by VoxelBusters, who are the developers of the cross-platform native plugins. So make sure that you check out their content, which I've linked to in the description below. In the overview section for the Rate My App feature, it explains that the cross-platform native plugin allows you to display a native window that asks the player to submit a review of your game. It also shows you what this native window will look like on iOS and Android. In the use cases section, it talks about two principles. The first is getting feedback from the users. This is an important thing to have as a developer because you always want to know how your game can be better. And the best way to find that out is to have a lot of people play your game and then have those people tell you what they think of your game. Because the more people that play your game, the more issues they'll find, and then you'll be able to fix whatever problems your game might have. The second principle is to increase the ratings of your application. This is pretty simple. The more people that play and review your game, the more your game will be noticed on the different app stores. And so if your game has a lot of people playing it and it has really good reviews, it might even reach the top charts. The setup for the Rate My App feature is different than all the other features in that it doesn't have its own dedicated section in the Essential Kit settings. Instead, all of its settings are found underneath the Applications section. And so in Unity, I'll open up the Essential Kit settings. I'll then expand the Application settings and the Rate My App settings. Here we can see that there is a toggle for enabling and disabling the Rate My App feature. And then there's two other sections. The first is for the confirmation dialog settings, and then the second is for the default controller settings. Now the first thing that we need to talk about in the usage section of the documentation is the confirmation prompt. This pop-up prompt is used to first ask the player if they want to review your game. If they accept, they'll proceed with the review, and if they decline, then it'll be dismissed for a period of time. Now the confirmation panel is optional in that you can disable it or bypass it so that the player is directly asked to rate your app. However, the confirmation prompt serves a purpose in that there's a limit to how many times you can show the Rate My App dialog. That limit for iOS is 3 times a year, and for Android, while there is a limit, that information is not given to the public. And so having the confirmation prompt can save you from exceeding these limits. And so in Unity, under the confirmation dialog settings, you can see the first option is for can show, and I would just leave this setting as true so that you don't have any problems. Here you can see a bunch of settings for how we can customize the pop-up window. We can customize the title and the description that's given to the players, as well as the different buttons on the pop-up window. And so I might want to change the title to Rate and then the name of my game. And in the description, instead of saying if you enjoy using native plugins, I might say if you enjoy playing and then the name of my game. The rest of this I'll leave as default, but you can definitely take the time to be a bit more creative. We'll then jump down to the next section, which is the default control settings. Here we have two more options. The first is the initial prompt constraints, and the second is the repeat prompt constraints. And each of these have two options. One is min hours and the other is min launches. For these settings, I'm just going to leave them as default. Now, as far as coding for this feature, there's actually nothing that's required past the setup of the default control settings. If this feature is enabled and everything is set up properly, the Rate My App prompt should occur automatically. However, if there's a specific point in your game where you would like to trigger the Rate My App feature, then all you have to do is add 2 lines of code to your game. The first is that you want to add the using voxelbusters.essentialkit namespace to whatever script you want to add this feature to, and then to actually trigger the prompt, you want to call ratemyapp.askforreviewnow. This will manually open up the native pop-up window, and that's that. Now that's everything that we're going to cover in this lesson for implementing the share feature and the Rate My App feature. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so you can be up to date with all our latest videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.